vision has cleared up. I mean, it hasn't been to the point where he can't see out of that eye, because he can.
Yeah.
It's just there's some blurriness, and I guess it depends on the time of day and so forth. But when he woke up this morning, he had some blurred vision, and yesterday he had some blurred vision. So I guess that's exactly why he's in Baltimore, to see why it is blurry.
Okay, but he's not here.
Knobloch being waved around third. Knobloch scores.
The ball in play.
Oh, definitely. Let's chops one. Long base hit right field. Holland scores. Stahoviak scores. There was something about that 3-1 pitch he didn't like, so he let it go. And then he got something in 3 and 2 that he could handle, and he drilled it into right field.
Kirby who?
Good piece of hitting by Matt Lawton. There was something about that 3-1 pitch he didn't like, so he let it go. And then he got something in 3 and 2 that he could handle.
I really don't know, man. I wish I knew. But for something like this, man, this is something I've never had part of or didn't know anything about. So, I mean, for me, it's all new, man, and it's something that you can't put the timetable on. You just have to just wait and just see what happens day by day. You know, it's nothing that I wish you could tell me, like, tomorrow you'll be able to see a little bit better. But as far as now, I have better vision than I had when I went there.
Have they given you some sort of exercise? What sort of medicine do they give you for something like this, Kirby?
Well, in terms of man, you know, when your eyes, you got muscles behind your eyes that are, you know, this or that. So, I mean, a situation where it's nothing I can do, man. I'm just do what I'm told and put my medicine in when I'm supposed to, and hopefully things will turn around.
Start in his Twin career. Here's a drive to right center field. This ball's hit pretty well. It's up and it is gone. A home.
I know I did a photo shoot for it. I say I'm on it, but I haven't seen it yet. Someone knocked my glove off.
Rifles one to left. Knobloch scores. Molitor scores. Cordova to third. They'll hold him there, and Ron Coomer delivers a 2-run double. And they're not booing. They're going Coomer. Coomer. The left field. Nieves misplayed it, and it gets behind him. Coomer scores. Here comes Hollins. He'll score.
Oh, he pulled up. Hollins pulled up.
He had a calf injury and a groin injury in spring training. Matt Lawton reaches on an error.
A lot of them are strong enough
smack
and don't
this
have the quick
ground
hands like
rule
Mulder
double.
does to hit this way. He
Off
drills it to
marker.
center field. Brady Anderson on the run, and it's over
And
his
then
head.
Molitor will
Bounces out of play
come
for a
around to
ground rule
score
double.
on Roberto Kelly's sacrifice fly. It was a very close play. Tony Tarasco.
Kelly pops it up.
With a nice
Molitor
throw.
will tag. Tony Tarasco has a good arm. He gets a running
Molitor
start.
would have been
Makes
out.
the catch. Here comes Molitor. Here
But
comes
as you see, Chris Royals could not hold on to the ball. The man didn't let it run.
The plate umpire,
In the
Tim
top of
Wilkie,
the
was
seventh
ready to
inning,
call him out.
Bobby
But one out.
Bonilla
He struck out and grounded out.
would double.
Really loose.
Well, let's take this series for example. The Orioles.
Minnesota Twins 4-2. It's time for an
Now Paul Molitor will hit a
He
solo
rips it
home
to
run.
left field, and this one is
First
going.
The Orioles lead to 2-1.
And
But later on in the bottom of the
Look at this
Roberto
pitch.
Kelly to end matters. pick up his
Struck
fourth
him
save
out.
of the year.
A
Baltimore
1-2-3
wins 4-2.
ninth for Randy
Winning pitcher
Myers
Mike
was never that
Messina,
bad
2-0.
toe, hobbles out.
Loser Rich Robertson
Shake
at
hand, the Minnesota
0-2.
Twins 4-2.
Let the
It's
Easter
time
egg
for an
hunt
Easterly hasn't
begin.
broken loose.
Well, let's take this series, for example. The Orioles are
Robbie
Messina is
Alomar
allowed
with
this
a
year.
great
2
play
starts.
to rob Greg Myers.
Ground ball
with
right
base
side.
hit, snow
Alomar
cone
with a
for
diving
grounder,
stop. Throws
and shuts him
gets
out.
him. Oh, what a
Top of the
play.
eighth, Bobby
From
Bonilla will add a
shallow
little
right field.
insurance
That had
for
base hit
Baltimore
written all over
with
it.
his
He
first
leads off
home
the
run
game.
of the
And
season.
he hammers
A shot
one to deep left center field.
A long shot to make
Way
it
back
3-1.
and
Now with the
gone.
score 4-2.
Just what
In
the
bottom
Orioles
of the
needed.
ninth, Randy
2 in the scoring position and 1 out. Fastball pulled to the right side. It'll score a run. Cordero to Vaughn for out number 2 with Becker scoring.
to nothing on a fielder's choice. Mike Greenwell will tie things up with a single. Mike Stanley will score. As for the game, we'll pick up action in the bottom of the third inning.
Much
Tom Kelly and the Twins in town to take on the Red Sox. First home run of the season. This one going out to right field. Jose Canseco was aboard, a 2-run shot, and the Red Sox lead this one 7-1 as they play on in the 8th inning. Still in the third inning.
To right field, another base hit.
With a single into right field, will deliver home Tim Naring.
Naring in from third, and John Valentin has his first RBI of the season. He's 2 for 2 on opening day at Fenway, and the Red Sox lead 2-1.
Into center field. Greenwell and John Valentin both score. Mitchell will be out, trying to extend it.
Greenwell is in, Valentin's right
Goes
behind.
into second base, but he is gunned out. 4-1 though in favor of the Red Sox. Down the bottom of the 7th inning with the Red Sox leading 5-1. Big Mo Vaughn, last year's American League MVP, with his first home run of the season. This one going out to Minnesota Twins third baseman Dave Hollins was named the American League Player of the Week for the March 31st to April 7th period. Hollins hit 2 home runs and drove in 5 runs to help the Twins finish the first week of the 96th season in first place.
And a base hit will drive in 2 runs.
6-15 for the week, going 8 for 13 with 6 runs and 7 walks.
Hits.
2 doubles and had
Hollins
16
has been
total
a very
bases.
big acquisition
Also
for the
a
Twins. Big
588
start
on-base
in
percentage
his
and a
Twin
high
career. Here's a
slugging
drive to right
percentage of
center field. This ball's hit
1.286.
pretty well.
Once again, Dave
It's up
Hollins, the
and
American League Player of the Week.
Home run for Dave Hollins.
The heavy slush on the field, and they had
even as early as this morning, getting here about 9:30, there was still plenty of snow in that outfield. They've done just a tremendous job this afternoon to first of all clear the snow and then try to get some of that extra water out of the outfield. It looks like it's going to be in pretty good shape for the game.
That'll be the start of Tim Wakefield. He is being pushed. Runner from first goes, Knobloch rolls this one to shortstop. Valentin boots it. It winds up in left field. Sox defensive.
Popped up to center field. Now drifting toward right. Kelly calling for it. He's got it, and the Twins win it here in Boston. They needed every one of those 6 runs, and Dave Stevens, home run on the first pitch and all, gets his 2nd save of the year. If you walk them, then you can be beaten with one swing of the bat.
Champ of Jose.
3-1. Never easy, is it?
I still can see out my one eye. I still can see my beautiful kids and my wife and everybody I love. Even if I never play baseball again, I've done everything that I can possibly do and more. And I can't do anything but be thankful. But all I can do now is just be optimistic. I can go by what Doc tells me, and this is his profession, and he knows better than anyone else. All I can do is just hang in there and just hope that he gets better.
To hit at this level.
That's a fair ball down the line. Finally
cutoff is almost too far up the line for this throw to not even allow it.
Orson called it that way. Serhant drives it to right. It's deep. It is to right field. Brady Anderson is just one more winning heroics for the Orioles. And the Orioles win it 7-6.
Get the next hitter out. He has second base. Still scoreless.
Knobloch drives it deep to right center field in the alley. Becker is on his way to third. He's being waved home. He'll come in to score. Knobloch digging for third. The relay throw is not in time.
Be able to strike the lead.
Knobloch for a 2-0
Through the run in infield. That'll bring home a second Twins run.
Martin will eventually reach third.
And it's 2-0 Minnesota. Knobloch scores someone out.
Dave Collins single.
Into right field for a base hit. That'll bring home Matt Lawton, and it's 3-0 Twins. I would think that'll do it for Haynes.
Kirby Puckett on the DL.
They can do most everything else in
Glaucoma,
life.
but having a good time in the Twins dugout.
He got that ball up, but it's smoked to left. Becker is back, leaps and can't get it. It's off the wall. Bobby Bonilla will come in to score.
Minnesota would win this game 4-1. Frankie Rodriguez gets the win. He's 1-1. Jimmy Haynes the loss. He's 0-2. Twins winning 4-1.
Two here in the second. They're threatening even though they don't have a hit this inning. Molitor.
Paul Molitor is a first ball fastball hitter. He's been, I'll say this,
A line drive to right, and the Twins lead it.
But this is a good ballpark.
7-2 Twins. Holland driven to right behind him. Here Cordova goes. Myers against it, better rested than Minnesota's. Mears and
Myers
up. Molitor. Well, Stan. A touch in the snow. I think that was here. Over the glove of Williams. Trammell is there. A low throw. Fielder can't hang on to it. Molitor will score. It's 20-10. Trammell's made so many good plays today. It's a shame that his defensive game.
You're arguing ball and strike. That's automatic ejection.
But what else could there be in terms of an issue here?
Well, Mark lives on Maui, and maybe Buddy's trying to get his condo or something. But Buddy, a couple of words came out of his mouth if you could read lips.
And there's Buddy. He's gone. They keep pointing to the end of the Detroit bench, and I. Popped foul, maybe playable. Myers makes a nice running grab. right before hitting the railing. It's good play by Greg Myers for the second out.
3-2 high fastball. That ball was about 6 rows deep, and then it came back in, and I thought Myers kind of looked like he might have twisted an ankle or a knee or something. He gingerly.
On the outside corner, and Hawkins gets a call, third strike. First strikeout for LaTroy Hawkins. That'll bring a drive to deep left field for Stachowiak. This one is up, and it is out. A home run for Scott Stachowiak. He continues to drive the ball very well in 1996. For Stachowiak, home run number 4. Have done outside the Metrodome now. Durant with a looping liner over the head of Trammell, and Lawton will check in at second base for Durant. His first hit of the game. The 4th straight hit this inning against Brian Maxey. And this will be the end for Brian Maxey as Buddy Bell comes to the mound.
Good in getting another start for the New York Yankees, as the Yankees were hosting Kirby Puckett and the Minnesota Twins. That's Puckett looking on from the dugout, but of course Puckett was not in the game on Saturday. We start in the top of the second inning. Dave Collins doubles down the right field leader with a line drive to Chuck Knobloch. Bottom of the 4th inning with the score tied at 1. Gerald Williams of the Yankees belts a 2-run home run to left field. His second home run of the year, and it gave the Yankees a 3-1 lead. And in the top,
Sterling Hitchcock would have his problems here. He gives up the double to John Jajas. Cirillo and Vaughn come home to score, and that gives Milwaukee a 4-2 lead.
He will score. Greg Vaughn right behind him to throw in.
And that would be all for Seattle starter Sterling Hitchcock, as John Jajas hit knocked him out of the game. Milwaukee had a 5-3 lead in the 8th when Edgar Martinez would drive home Luis Sojo with an RBI triple to right that once again Matt Neesky can't find. That cuts the Milwaukee lead to 5-4. 2-0 Yankees. Top 4, a little defense for the Yanks. Paul Molitor with the fly ball. Paul O'Neill will rob Molitor of a home run. Nice catch, and slams into the wall and holds on. Great play by Paul O'Neill.
Also a very cold day in Milwaukee. Hit a 2-run homer to left field into the corner. His 8th homer of the season. 8-6. That'll score Kevin Seitzer. Then Matt Neesky in the bottom of the 5th inning with a 2-run homer, almost in the exact same spot. That'll score Jose Valentin, and this game is tied at 8-all. Now we move to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the game is tied at 9-all. Jose Valentin, a suicide squeeze bunt, scoring Kevin Seitzer. And the Brewers lead 10-9 in this crazy game.
With the ball club,
Tuesday night, it's the Royals versus the Twins. Rookie Denny Hawkins for the Minnesota Twins. A right fielder getting his first major league start, just activated from the DL. In the bottom of the 2nd inning, it's 3-2 Royals, and Denny Hawking, an RBI single to right field, scoring Rich Becker. But Hawking out at second base, trying to advance. RBI number 1 for Hawking, and this game is tied at 3-all. In the top of the 3rd out with 1 out. Michael Tucker would hit a solo homer to right field.
Maybe 6
this
inches
is in the
out
upper deck off starter LaTroy Hawkins, and the Royals are up 4-3.
Tucker drives one into the upper deck, and the Royals
now we move to the top of the 4th inning, and this game is tied 4-all. Johnny Damon with 1 out will hit a 2-run home run to right field, scoring Joe Randa, and the Royals are up 6-4.
A home run for Johnny Damon, and the Royals.
There's now 7-5 Royals in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Pat Mears will hit a 2-run single to center field, scoring Greg Myers and Dave Hollins, and knock the game up at 7-all. The Twins will go ahead on a bases-loaded walk, and we're still in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's rookie Denny Hawking at bat again, and he would lace a 2-run double into the left center field gap, scoring Pat Mears and Rich Becker to make the score 10-7 Minnesota. The Twins scored 10 runs in the inning to lead 14-7 in this contest.
Mears scores as Becker scores. And Hocking delivers a two-run double. Welcome. And Hollins strikes out for the first out. Twins will be glad. Another 3-2 pitch to Roberto Kelly. Ripped to left center field. This will score Cordova with the game's first run. Kelly will try for second. And driving in the first run of the game, it's 1-0 Twins. Coomer with a base hit to center field. Kelly around third. He'll score. It's 2-0 Twins. And the Twins take the early lead here in Seattle.
Well, coming into the month of May, hitting last 5 games, haven't really done much, but today, so far already 3 hits and 2 runs on board.
Coomer at first, Denny Hocking at the plate.
Make that 2 hit.
For tickets with no convenience
The A's'
fee, call Bassett
Don
510
Wenger loses a shutout in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Greg Myers leads off with a solo shot to left field, his second home run of the season. 5-1 A's. They go on to defeat the Twins by the final of 8-3 in the top of the second.
Sunday afternoon in Milwaukee, David Caraffi, Orioles up 2-0. Still in the bottom of the first, Aiden Nilsson with the shot to center field. It goes by the center fielder. 2 runs come in. Nilsson tries to go all the way around on the wild throw. As you see, he's caught the run down. A very strange play. Nilsson tries to come around and score, and he would be thrown out at the plate. But the game is tied at 2 at the end of the first.
Jeffrey from third base, and this game is tied 1-1 early in this game.
Having a very good year.
Wide open.
Dave Nilsson
will hit a solo home run, his second of the season, and it gives the Brewers a 2-1 lead.
Can't get that one. Home run Nilsson. His second off Jose Pablo.
Nilsson will hit his second home run of the inning, a 3-run home run, his third of the season, but it scores Red Brown and John Jaha, and the Brewers lead 10-1.
Twice in the same inning.
And finishing up the scoring in the 6th is Fernando Vigna.
Bobby Knight and Bud Grant, 2 legendary coaches in Minnesota this afternoon. The 2 coaches would see Mike Matheny, the Brewers catcher, hit this ground ball to the right side. Chuck Knobloch can't make the play. John Jaha as well as Dave Nilsson scored, and the Brewers jumped out on 2
pitcher.
A couple of them last night. Here it is Chip Hale with the fly ball. Carr with the long run. Makes the running catch. Holds on to it. And the Brewers hold on to the victory as they double up the Twins by the final score of 4-2. As we take a second look at the great catch by Carr. Line drive home run, his third of the season. Milwaukee leading Minnesota 3-2 after 8. Moving on to the ninth inning, Mike Fetter's in the game, and he gets the final out on a fly out to left field. Brewers win their 5th straight, 3-2. Ricky Bowness gets the win, he's 3-6. Frank Rodriguez gets the loss, he's 3-5. Fetters picks up save number 6.
The final at the Metrodome.
Cheeseheads
Milwaukee has
tonight.
won.
Was covering for the out. At the top of the third, Minnesota's Paul Molitor, a former Blue Jay, of course, would double to left field, and this would score Chuck Knobloch, putting the Twins on the board 2-1. Would strike out the Twins' Chuck Knobloch, looking. Knobloch can't believe he used to go to the dugout, and home plate ump Dale Ford throws him out of the game. In the bottom of the 5th inning, some more controversy. Jacob Brumfield for Toronto apparently steals home, but Dale Ford punches him out. It looked as though Brumfield was safe, but Ford says no. Brumfield doesn't like it, and the game scoreless in the bottom of the 4th inning. A funny moment.
Nears to center.
Roberto Kelly would field his Carlos Delgado single and make the blooper. Embarrassing moment. Denny Knocking would untie it, hitting his first Major League home run over the right field wall. This would give Minnesota a pinch hit 2-run homer, put Minnesota out front 5-3. The Twins would add 4 more runs for a 6-run inning and win this game by a final score of 9-3.
Bob,
I've known you.
Radio Booth 4, the Brewers with the colorful sweater and the shades.
At Florida.
The power is turned on in the 8th inning. Frank Thomas with his 18th homer of the year, a 2-run shot, making it 8-1. Next batter is Harold Baines, and he'll drive one out the opposite way. 11th homer of the year, RBI 44, back-to-back for the White Sox, makes it 9-1. They were not done there. Next batter, Robert Ventura, and guess what? He drives it out to right field. 9th homer of the year for Ventura. RBI 26, back-to-back, makes it 10-1. And then after James Mouton broke up the monotony.
Loaded. Second baseman Chuck Knobloch. Dave Hollins, Pat Mears, and Mike Durant would all score ahead of Knobloch. And the Twins were out to a big lead, and they lead at 13-2 after 4 innings of play. Rich Becker and Paul Stachowiak give their secret handshake before they take on the California Angels. Come right back as Paul Molitor send a shot to deep left field. For his 5th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. Chuck Knobloch would score ahead of him, and the Minnesota Twins were on top 2-1. But in the top of the 3rd inning, Orlando Palmeiro, a single to the right side.
With the runner going,
before home plate.
Rolls it through the right side of the
Rex Hudler would advance to 3rd on the play.
Great execution
on the
by
bad
the
throw
Angels.
by Roberto Kelly.
Now the ball rolling
Rex
away.
Hudler
Hudler's coming home.
come across the plate to score.
Great hustle by
This
Rex Hudler.
would tie up the game at 2-2, and Hudler is all psyched. But in the bottom of the 3rd inning,
First and
the
third,
Twins
then
would
try
go
to
ahead
challenge Marty
as
Cordova.
Marty Cordova would single to right field. This would score Roberto Kelly, and the Twins are out to a 3-2 lead. Still in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Ron Coomer,
here in the 3rd.
single into the left field corner. The ball would kick around in the corner, would not come out, and this would allow Marty Cordova to score all the way from first base. And the Twins are out to a 4-2 lead. Move on to the bottom of the fourth inning with the Twins leading now 6-2. Ron Coomer one more time. Single into left field. This will score Paul Molitor, and the Twins are out to a 7-2 lead. But the big blow is yet to come. Still in the bottom of the fourth inning with the bases loaded.
Sunday afternoon on Father's Day. It's the Minnesota Twins host Rick Ara.
And a
Bottom
base hit
third inning, Marty Cordova with a single to center field, scoring Paul Molitor. And the Twins lead this game 3-1. A nice game.
Shortstop position.
Here he is, striking out Curtis Pride. Inning, struck out 7, even his record at 1-1.
So sign up today. Call now. Runs ready quickly this time. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball hit to right. Herrera back at the wall. It's gone. A grand slam for John Jaha into the seats in right. And a tie game at 4 apiece. Listen to this Father's Day crowd. Johns delivers the 1-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball, base hit to the left side. Vaughn being waved around third. He will score, and the Brewers lead 5-4. Another 2-out. been healthy in different
Buddy Bell and
places.
his Tigers take the 6th inning.
Fly
Dave
ball left
Hollins hits
field,
an opposite
Pride on
field
the run,
3-run
way
homer.
back, and that one
His
is
9th of the year, cutting to lead the 4-3. The Twins
there
would
goes
eventually
the
take the
shutout
lead.
streak.
5-4
It's
on
a
Paul Molitor
3-run
sac
homer
fly.
for Holland.
But in the bottom of the 7th inning, huge
Ground
one for
ball,
Detroit.
a wide to third
Lewis
base hit.
gets things
The
going
game's
with an
tied.
RBI
Higgins
single,
two
ties the
pitch
game
to
at 5.
Cedeno.
And Andrew Harcelino
Jump
with
it
the
to
chop to
third.
third
That was
base.
at the
Tony
plate.
Clark
He's
beats the throw
thrown.
home.
He leads 4-3. Double by Jose Valentin in the 7th, scores John Matnishki, and the Milwaukee wins by the final of 8-4 over the Angels. Second, single by Darren Erstad, scored Randy Velarde, California 2-1. In the third, a solo home run by Greg Vaughn of Chuck Fleming made the score 2-all. In the Milwaukee fourth, a sacrifice fly by catcher Mike Matheny scored Jeff Cirillo, gave Milwaukee a 3-2 lead. Darren Erstad is thrown out, stealing in the game by Mike Matheny.
Everything in O'Neill. That's a base hit. No, it's a great diving stop, and the throw to second is in time to get Larris. What a play by Pat Mears. That one's into right field toward the corner. O'Neill will have to play it off the wall, and the Twins could get a run. O'Neill on the relay. They're waving Knobloch to the plate. The throw not in time. And the Twins jump on top.
We have popcorn that we can go right over here.
And the Twins jump on top.
We have popcorn that we can go. Soft little bouncer out to Pettit's going to have to barehanded throw. Oh, wait a minute. The home plate umpire is saying no play. Or is it?
No, I think on young pitchers, because both Robertson and Andy Pettit both attended that
after their successful weekend in Cleveland. What an inning for Rich Robertson. He allows the leadoff walk and then strikes out Wade Boggs and Paul O'Neill. Can't understand why so many.
Get on the scoreboard first off starter Jimmy Key. Jeff Rebele will double in right field past the outstretched glove of Paul O'Neill. This will score Chuck Knobloch on first base and give the Twins a 1-0 lead. This is on Chuck Knobloch headshot day.
And Minnesota jumps on top 1-0. O'Neill appears to be okay around the dome today.
The Yankees get out of further damage in the inning when Derek Jeter would field Ron Coomer's grounder and flip to second base for the nice fielder's choice 6-4 to end the inning. Rick Aguilera starting for the Twins, and in the top of the second inning, he strikes out Ruben Sierra. Nice play by Andy Fox in the bottom of the fourth inning as he makes a diving stop off the Matt Wahlbeck hit, throws
to the Minnesota Twins in the top of the third inning. Matt Lawton, who homered last night, he homers this afternoon. A grand slam. Home run number 3 on the year. Rich Becker matting. Mark Gubicza still on the mound for the Royals. He gives up this solo home run to the opposite field off the bat of Chuck Knobloch. Home run number 1 to the 5-2 victory. Thanks in part to Dave Nielsen. For it was Nielsen in the top of the first inning with the Brewers already leading 1-0. He hits a solo home run to the opposite field, his 9th home run of the season, and the Brewers led in this one 2-0. But the rest of the game belonged to the Toronto Blue Jays. In the bottom of the first inning, it's Kevin Seitzer with a 2-run error, scoring Carlos Delgado and Ed Sprague. The ball was hit by Sean Green. Jays led 3-2. Bottom of the second inning now, Carlos Delgado with a 2-run shot. Home run number 12, Alex Gonzalez on board. Jays leading in this one 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, it'll be Joe Carter at
in the bottom of the second inning, but he would line out to right field. Milwaukee pitched spectacularly this afternoon. Here, K's Mariano Duncan to end the inning. Move to the fourth inning, where Jose Valentin would double home John Jaha. This would extend the Brewer lead.
I didn't really have to go through a whole new situation with other teams and a lot of questions about, my character and what type of person I am. I think it spoke for itself last year when I played here, and I just want to continue that here.
Baseball. In the top of the first inning, Kevin Young with a 3-run homer, his fourth of the year off Minnesota starter Scott Aldred, would give the Royals a 3-0 lead.
City Royals come up with 3 runs in the top of the first inning.
We move to the top of the second inning when Tom Goodwin, who would have a big game for Kansas City, would smack his double up the gap in right center that scores Mike McFarlane and David Howard for a 5-1 lead, but Jose Offerman is thrown out at the plate on the nice relay. But the Royals lead it.
Prayers and everything like that, but baseball was around here without Kirby Puckett back in the days, and baseball is always going to be here. I've had the privilege of playing for the Minnesota Twins for 13 years, man, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. If it continues like we all hope, then that's fine and dandy. But if it doesn't, then life has to go on without baseball. And I'm looking forward to just finding out exactly what direction I'm heading in, and that's what this is all about.
In Major League Baseball news this evening, the news out of Minnesota is not good, yet it certainly is not unexpected. Minnesota Twins all-star outfielder Kirby Puckett, who has been sidelined all season with blurred vision, he announces his retirement from baseball at a news conference at the Metrodome. An emotional, rambling Puckett wearing his baseball uniform and a patch on his ailing right eye underneath sunglasses confirmed reports of a sudden departure from the game. His wife Tanya was right next to him at his side. Puckett underwent a third surgery on his right eye today at the Retinal Institute of Maryland in Baltimore and returned to Minneapolis with Dr. Bert Glazer, who performed today's laser procedure known as vitrectomy. Once again, superstar Kirby Puckett, who has spent his entire career with the Minnesota Twins, announces his retirement. We'll have some more file video from Puckett's career, and then we'll have extensive coverage from an emotional press conference held earlier today at the Metrodome. Kirby Puckett's career in baseball now over.
And a line drive deep to left field. Mookie Wilson's back, and it's gone. And Kirby Puckett has hit his second homer in as many games. The Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Puckett coming, makes the catch for the out. Kirby Puckett sliding around in left center.
To himself now. So a big break for the Blue Jays here in the third inning because, as we said earlier, a 4-run lead is not safe in this ballpark. He shook his head. Yes, he did. He missed it.
Yeah. Here it is again. Puckett with that weight shift.
He has a career mark of 9-2 here at Tiger Stadium. Puckett sends the first pitch of the ball game deep to left field. Well hit, it's gone. A home run by Kirby Puckett. His 11th home run of the year. It matches what he did last night.
Do the play-by-play, Bob Kurtz.
Okay, Harmon, here we go with Kirby Puckett, Randy Bush, and Ken Herbeck against Jack Morris, who starts with a fastball. Puckett hits it high in the air. Deep out to left field. Well tagged. Herndon is back. It is gone. A home run for Kirby Puckett on the first pitch of the ball game. And the Twins have taken a 1-0 lead. Home run number 10 for Puckett.
Well, I just got through telling Ken Herbeck, who's sitting in front, the last time I was in here, he was doing this. And Herbie said this wasn't an easy room. And he's right. But for me, kid growing up in Chicago, coming out of a bad neighborhood, people thought I'd never do anything. And here I am sitting in front of you guys, and the only sad thing the only regret I have about this game at all is that I know I could have done so much better if I could have played. But then again, that's 2020. Something else could have happened. I mean, who knows? But I think that anybody who knows me, including my teammates, know that every time I put the uniform on, that I laugh and joke with the opposition, but when it was time to get it on, I got it on, and I gave it everything I had. And that's what I try to tell our young guys here, is to enjoy life. I mean, every day, you don't get 4 hits every day. You know, maybe Nobby, you know, maybe Marley, you know, it's a couple guys and get 4 hits every day, but just because you don't get a hit don't mean you can't make a good defensive play or run the bases good or do whatever. At this time, I have so many people to thank. First of all, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, putting up with me for 11 years now. And the world is not over, guys. I mean, I can't see in my right eye, but I'm still healthy as ever. I'm going to go on my life. I've saved my money good. I mean, my agent's right here, you know. Carl's right here. The Bulls are here. Everybody's here. Wheezy's here. Everybody's here, including TK, who's had to put up with me for 15 or so years. And Aggie and Holly, all my teammates personally. You guys know I love all of you guys. And I want you guys to go out there tonight, and you know what you got to do. If you don't win, I don't want to talk to you no more. But I mean, it's been nice for me. I've been a Minnesota Twin for this is my 13th year. And I'm proud to say that I've played with a lot of pride and a lot of class and integrity when I put the uniform on. And that's the part I miss the most, the camaraderie with my teammates and coming in stirring up trouble. My wife really going to get mad. I can't stir no trouble up at home because my kids are against me. But it's going to be all right. I'm going to miss TK. I'm going to miss all you guys. But I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here, but I just won't be putting this on anymore. This is the last time you'll see Kirby Puckett in a Minnesota Twins uniform. And I just want to tell you all that I love you all so much. Ever since I was 5 years old, I'm 35 years old sitting in front of you now, and I played baseball ever since I've known for 30 years. It's been a great part of my life. It really has. But now it's time for me to close the chapter on this book in baseball and go on with the part 2 of my life. It's going to be all right. Kirby Puckett's going to be all right. Don't worry about me. I'll show up. And I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have a smile on my face. The only thing is I won't have this uniform on. But you guys can have the memories of what I did when I did have it on. And that's what I want my young teammates to know right now, is that when you put the uniform on, you put it on, and you play with pride and integrity, where the Ken Herbeck played with it, and Paul Molitor and Nobby and all you guys play with it. Just don't take it for granted, because you never know. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us. Anything can happen to any of us, whether we're reporters or whatever we may be. Anything can happen. So enjoy yourself. And I love you all. Thank you very much. I think that he did everything he could possibly do. I mean, I went and got second opinions. I did everything, and everything just came up the same as what Dr. Glazer said. So, I mean, he did everything he could. He's not a miracle worker. He did everything he could as far as medicine goes, and we just sat and we waited. And I took all the prescriptions, all my drugs, and did everything I was supposed to do. So as far as us doing everything we could, we did everything possibly that we can do. And it just so happens that it's over now. One moment in my career, I'd have to say, was just making it to the big leagues, period. That would be.
And make it he did, like few before him. In 1984, Kirby entered swinging and never stopped. In 1985, he hit the first of 207 career home runs and began piling up numbers and awards to rival the best. A .318 career batting average, 1,085 RBIs, 2,304 hits, a batting title, 5 Golden Gloves, 10 All-Star games, and 2 World Championships. In 12 years, Kirby Puckett gave his all to win games and won the hearts of the fans in the process.
Well, I think the fans just appreciated the way that I went about things, Joe. You know, I've always tried to play the game and do things the right way.
The right way was never done better than Kirby's performance in Game 6 of the 1991 World Series, with the catch and then the game-winning home run. Feats that elevated Kirby from all-star to hero and keeps him there to this day.
It's going to be all right. Kirby Puckett's going to be all right. Don't worry about me. I'll show up. And I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have a smile on my face. The only thing is I won't have this uniform on. But you guys can have the memories of what I did when I did have it on.
Those glory days.
Although it was interesting looking at Bart Swayling.
Top of the eighth, where the Twins show some defense, as Rich Becker keeps the game tied at 4 with this great catch off of Carlos Baerga's bat to the wall in right center. Would rip this Eric Punk pitch over the right center field wall. Give Eric his falls to 2-1.
The bottom of the third inning, Mark Carrion, a two-out infield pop-up that Chuck Knobloch loses in the sun. Carrion gets caught in the rundown while Kenny Lofton scores from third base. But Paul Molitor throws to catcher Mike Durant, who chases Omar Vizquel trying to score back to third base and tags him out to end the inning. The put out is reported 3-6, 3-5-2. And the Twins, for the fourth, Albert Bell leads off with a solo home run, number 32 on the season, and he ties Earl Averill for the most.
We start in the top of the second inning with no score. Tino Martinez singles to right field, scoring Darryl Strawberry from second, and the Yankees led 1-0. Then later in the top of the second inning, Joe Girardi at the plate for New York, and he triples to the right center field gap, scoring Tino Martinez and Ruben Sierra, and the Yankees now lead 3-0. And in the top of the third inning,
triple, 3-0
Darryl
Yankees.
Strawberry at the plate for New York.
3-0 on Strawberry.
And he doubles down the right field line.
Down the right field line. That's going to drive
Scores
in
Bernie Williams from second base, and the Yankees led 4-0.
And beats Nelson's throw. An RBI
The starting
double
pitcher
for
for the
Strawberry
Yankees.
is
in the wild card standings. Chop to Howell, out at third, out at second. A triple play to get out of the 6th inning. Jack Howell starts a 5-4.
Jim Abbott was on the ropes, and it looked like you were going to get at least one run off of it.
And just like that, Jack Howell, who started the triple play, hits the first pitch of the 7th inning over the left field fence, and it's the biggest rain you've ever seen, you think?
Easy to get a ground ball by him.
And he rips one down the right field side, headed toward the pole. It is hooking. It is a fair ball. Kiss it goodbye, home run. Playing for the bunt at third, Hamilton.
Tettleton had this drive knocked down. Here's a long drive to right field, way back. This could go, and it's gone. A home run for Mickey Tettleton.
On base, and then guys protecting you behind you. There's one hit deep to left field. That's got a chance. Newfield at the wall, looks up, way gone. Halfway up in the bleachers in left field.
He just threw it. That's all he did. It was no purpose or anything.
Jaha drives this one back into center field. Griffey on the run to the track, looking up, and it's gone. Jaha hits his 22nd home game this series. Now Matheny hits one toward right center, slicing away from Griffey. The dive, and he cannot come up with it. Cirillo's on his way to the plate. Matheny headed for third, and a good throw will get him, but Strange can't handle it, and he's in there at third. Cirillo scores, and Matheny will get a triple, his 2nd of the year.
Well, they should have had Matheny at third base, but he was running, and his body shielded Strange from Cora.
Two-run shot. This would make the score Boston 4-3. 2 batters later, Roberto Kelly would go deep, hitting his 2nd home run of the year, a 2-run shot. Minnesota now leads 5-4. Paul Molitor will continue the attack as he drives in his 73rd RBI of the year. With his double, scoring Chuck Knobloch, Minnesota leads 7-4. He would score with Roberto Kelly as Minnesota goes up 10-4.
Actually, Tinsley will be the man to play it. Knobloch will score all the way from first base on the double by Molitor. That is 2 of them. And
It's anyone's who's ever been at a baseball game's worst nightmare. You're sitting enjoying the game when this happens. A foul ball shoots off the bat and hits a fan in the stands. Well, yesterday it happened to 9-year-old Chad Page. All right, let me take you through exactly what happened. From there, Chad was transported. After being Chad was taken to Health Park where he was treated and released. But it wouldn't be long before Chad was back in the hospital. Rama Page, who's Chad's grandmother.
Left-hander delivers. Coomer hits a line drive out to left field, falling fast in front of Greenwell. A base hit. Becker scores. Molitor will score. For Ron Coomer as a pinch hitter. He pumps and throws. Swing and a miss. He strikes. Strike 3 right in there. And Stanton, the left-hander, delivers. Coomer hits a line drive out to left field, falling fast in front of Greenwell, a base hit. Becker scores. Molitor will score. Twins lead 5-0. A two-run single for Ron Coomer as a pinch hitter. His 29th RBIs. And the Twins go ahead 5-0. And right now, Will Palmer.
Feel confident enough that you can hit at least a fly ball.
And there it goes to right field. J.T. Snow has left the yard. Grand slam.
Deep center. Tinsley chasing it. It's off the wall. His fourth hit tonight. 2 runs will score to tie it. Molitor to third.
Top of the 9th inning, Archimedes Pozo with a triple down the right field line, scoring Fry, Jeff Fry, Kevin Mitchell, and Lee Tinsley. 8-5 Red Sox.
And the Red Sox lead it 8-5. What a night for Paul Molitor.
Well, if
1991 to right field. Mitchell plays it on a hop. Cordova around third. He hesitated. He'll score. Mitchell drops the ball, and Stahoviak goes to second. Big pickup by Jefferson, but there's nobody at the bag. Hope to right field. Base hit. Stahoviak scores. Kelly will score. Rebele to third. Deep to left field. Cordova going back to the wall. It's gone. A grand slam for Archimedes Pozo.
Batting with 2 out. Payoff. Hit well and threw a base hit. Jaha being waved by Bando. Garrett Anderson comes up throwing. Not in time. The game is tied. The throw down to second is in time to get Miesky. Yep. Payoff pitch. Right field and well hit. Bowman at the wall. Goodbye.
Lifetime against Hockamy. Unloads to deep right center field, circles the bases, and finishes up the day with the curtain call in front of the Yankee dugout. Ross Drop finishes up the day with the curtain call in front of the Yankee dugout. Ross Drop.
signing autographs at the Metrodome. We will sign off with the Orioles winning tonight 9-3. Good night, everyone.
By throwing his curveball and leaving it up.
Stachowiak off the glove of Palmeiro into right field. Stachowiak's second hit tonight against Messina. Knobloch off his glove into short center field. Hammonds will get a single in his first hit since his return to Baltimore. Good effort by Knobloch.
Fastball right up the, just under the glove, and watch Knobloch give it the dive. I don't believe he could have thrown him out even if he would have caught the ball with that dive, but good effort by Chuck Knobloch. Losing.
Thursday afternoon, San Diego versus going to help Ken Caminiti batting behind him. Umpires for today's game.
A little broken bat flare into shallow left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Chipper Jones will score. Braves take a 1-0 lead. Well, that's one way of getting out of a slump. Break your bat, drop a little flare into left center field. 77th RBI of the year for Fred McGriff.
Well,
The bottom of the second inning, Boston up 2-0. Reggie Jefferson will triple into the right center field gap, all the way to the wall. Tony Rodriguez, Darren Bragg, and Troy O'Leary all score. And Jefferson ends up on third with a 3 RBI triple. Put the Red Sox up 5-0. Then on to the bottom of the third inning, with the Red Sox up 8-0. Jeff Fry will hit this solo home run, his first of the year, to put the Red Sox up 9-0. Cut to 9-5, and then Paul Molitor will single to right field. This will score Rich Becker, and the Red Sox lead was cut to 9. This home run, his second of the game, 33rd of the year. And the Red Sox go on to defeat Minnesota Twins by a final of 13.
First inning, Dave Nielsen up for the Brewers. He wraps a double into left center field. Drives home a run, giving him his 57th RBI. Brewers take a 1-0 lead. The bottom of the sixth, Mark McGwire gets his revenge with a line single to right field. This drives home a run, and the A's go on top 3-1. 74th RBI for McGwire.
Exchange a run to get the double play.
Johnson goes to third base on the hit, and Geronimo Barroa with the line drive out to right field scores. John Gilbert for his 75th RBI. The A's go on top 4-1.
Brewer started Jeff D'Amico, serves up a 2-run homer to Bonilla, his 16th homer of the season. Straight away center field for his 4th strikeout of the game. D'Amico already there.
Ayers pulls it deep to left field. Anderson goes. First pitch hit deep to left field. Way back. Knobloch on the first pitch hits a home run. And the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Base hit right field. Lawton will score. Hollins around third. He'll score. The throw is cut off. Back up the middle and through for a base hit. Ayers will score. Over the mound. Becker will score. And the Twins lead at 7-0. A close pitch. Down the line, a base hit. Steinbach will score. Young to third. They're going to wave him in as Cordova has problems with the ball in the corner, and the A's have scored 5 times here in the fourth. There they go. Knobloch with a base hit to right field. Ball back around third. He'll score, and the Twins have come back with 2 big runs here in the 5th inning, and Knobloch has.
Right with me. We'll take a good look, folks. Play Aggie.
I've never seen him leave his feet like that before. Wow. Trying to bunt. Deep to left field. Cordova to the wall, and it's gone. A home run.
High and deep to right field. Carnival goes back, looks up, and you can put it on the board. A 3-run homer here. And nibble, and have to come in with a fastball.
There's a drive to right field. We're going to have a play on Nielsen. The throw home is offline, and the throw by Borders to second base as Jaha gets in safely.
So the ball gets away, and here comes Tony. Here he comes. He's going to score. And it's a 7-6 ball game.
Brewer runs are unearned runs tonight.
Mark Newfield, center field. Back goes Becker, still back. It's gone! Newfield! A 3-run shot for Mark Newfield.
Yes, for Mark Newfield. And the Brewers lead it 5-1. This one deep to left center field. Cordova chasing it. He's under it. He's got it, but the Brewers get a big 3-run home run from one of their new players, and they open up a 5-1 lead.
Hill is 113. Oliver is 110. Pavlik is 114, and Witt is 112. All 3-2 payoff pitch. Becker swings, loops one toward right. It is a base hit. Here comes Knobloch in to score. Twins take the lead. Bases in the 4-game series. And there's Jaha with a high fly ball to deep right center. Oh no, a 3-run homer for Jaha to put the Brewers ahead 6-5. So Pavlik is 14-6, and Bobby Witt is 12-9. 4 pitchers scheduled to face the Twins in the 4-game series. And there's Jaha with a high fly ball to deep right center field, and it is a home run on the first pitch. Oh no, a 3-run homer for Jaha to put the Brewers ahead 6-5. That was just kind of a soft line drive off the bat of Becker.
Here, and I can't thank you enough for inviting me to do this with you.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun this afternoon, and you and Terry Gannon are going to have a ton of fun tonight and on Saturday as well. Let's talk about the atmosphere here. What's your first impression of the Little League World Series?
Well,
makes us remember in even more glory the '91 World Series, which he seemed to take over by personal will with the home run robbing catch and the dramatic dinger to win it. And Kirby, I am so pleased to be working alongside you. First of all, how are you feeling?
I feel great, Jack. I'm glad to be here, and I can't thank you enough for inviting me to do this with you.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun this afternoon, and you and Terry.
3-1 pitch is golfed down the left field line. It out his 11th home run of the season, and very quick.
Class person and someone that you're happy to see good things occur for.
Chopper, and it'll get by Sprague. And because of that, the run will score. Brumfield lines one to center. On comes Becker, and he makes a tumbling catch out there.
to deny Brumfield what. Ground ball to short. Gonzalez has to back up, take it on a big hop. Long throw skips away from Carter. Heading home is Rebele. But he will be sent back to third. And he bangs one up the middle of base hit. Here comes Mears. He will score. The throw comes into third, and out at third is Knobloch.
Delivers a base hit to left to score another run. 2 hits tonight. And an RBI single, his 100th run batted in of the year. To left field. Cordova is right there, and the Twins are back to the 500 mark. A 6-1 win in the opener. And a great effort by Frank Rodriguez to get the Twins. And Molitor delivers a base hit to left to score another run. 2 hits tonight. And an RBI single, his 100th run batted in of the year. To left field. Cordova is right there, and the Twins are back to the 500 mark. A 6-1 win in the opener. And a great effort by Frank Rodriguez to get the Twins.
Job in that regard this afternoon. He gets honorable mention today for our Carrier player of the game. Cracked that home run to right center field, the second solo home run for the Twins, and part of a Aldred has walked just 1 in his last 2 starts. There's a long blast off the bat of Mieske, and it's 6-2.
Again, Matt Mieske shows that he does have home run power. That last night wasn't a fluke. He took that 2-0 pitch and just turned it around. And as Dick said earlier, that's a pretty stiff breeze blowing in here, and that ball got up in the air, and that wind did not stop it 1 iota. Look at those arms extended.
One down in the 9th. Jose Valentin with a check swing strike.
To Chuck Knobloch. Here's a deep drive to left. This ball is gone, and for the second game in a row, Chuck Knobloch with his 12th home run of the year. Walbeck comes to the plate with runners at first and second, and he drives one to the gap in right center field. That'll score Lawton, and it'll chase Coomer to third, and
that stuff on.
To center. Becker can't get this one. Rodriguez will score. The throw comes through. Not in time. Around the board, it's 3-1 Twins. Clark's at first.
Ball that did not get in, and boy, that's Kevin Elster, even when he couldn't hit.
We are precluded from broadcasting it. I'm sure the Angels are in.
To the gap in right center field. Another hit from Molitor. And this may score. Knobloch scores. Molitor to third, and he's in with an RBI triple. And it's... Oh! Knobloch hit in the helmet.
And doubled in the fourth. All he needs is a home run. Molitor's been a very productive hitter for the Twins. Even though he has not hit a home run in close to a month. 2 away in the 6th. Twins leading 7-6. I think he's locked in tonight. What do you think? A bullet foul to left field.
Well, the night that he got the 5 hits.
And 6 left to go on this homestand, so stands a very good chance of out. Has certainly been an inspiration to others on this team. To short for Bordick. And there's a strike, 1-1. Molitor still 10 shy, and we talked about this in the pregame show. Molitor chases a bad one. It rolls to the backstop. Becker was not going on the pitch, so Molitor is out automatically, but because of the wild pitch, Becker advances to second base, and Molitor is out.
But Molitor's a guy that would definitely be in the lineup if somebody else just wouldn't get a chance to play. There's number 2,991. Knobloch scores. It is 3-1 Minnesota as Molitor drives in run number 104 this year.
Base hit to left. 2 hits tonight. 8 more to 3,000 for Paul Molitor. Two out of 4 to
man goes up there with a plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he generally ends up doing it. Outside, and Paul just went out there and hooked it in the hole. The man goes up.
And setting up away. Middle of the plate, base hit. Knobloch scores. Paul Molitor, 2,994. Down to 3,000 continues tonight for Minnesota native Paul Molitor after a 3-hit game last night. Molitor needs all. Bordick is moving. 2-1 is chopped by Batista. Knobloch, what a play. On to Stahoviak to get Batista. That was an all-star play by Chuck Knobloch. The Oakland broadcasters. Irwin in the Hall of Fame this year. Who's going to cover first base? Eldred there. Diving is Lesher, but he's still out by a step. Or actually maybe by again setting up away. Middle of the plate, base hit. Knobloch scores. Paul Molitor, 2,994. Well, Marty Cordova is going to tie it up with a tremendous home run, and Prieto will not win tonight.
So going for that 3,000 come down, he said once he gets into the game, he feels better.
3 hits away. 2,998.
Short term has had better luck as a hitter.
Off the wrist of Knobloch into right field. Martinez will score.
2,998.
Getting hits. Up and in, and that hit him. Solomon Torres getting booed by the fans here in the Metrodome because they want take off. Well hit ball the other way to left field. Back on the ball is Cordova and
the major leagues this year. Speaking of jumping off the bat of Witten, Cordova to the wall. Gone! Scott Klingenbeck. Breaking ball, fly ball, left center, well hit. Becker. It is first inning. Broken back ground ball, and Molly is going to double bogey today.
McLemore 0 for 2, last time a strikeout. This fly ball is hit deep to right. Niesky, and it's gone. Niesky on the track, had to watch it. McLemore has the infield has 3 on the right side, and Jeff Cirillo by himself between short and second. It doesn't make a lot of difference. That ball is gone. A home run, Tettleton. A 2-run shot. The Rangers lead 4-2.
Okay. A broken back ground ball, 0 for 3. It's on to Kansas City.
is Robin Yount, his longtime teammate with the Milwaukee Brewers. He said he would be here to see career hit number 3,000. He's
down. Once he gets into the game, he feels better.
3 hits away.
In his first year with the Minnesota Twins, the fans have embraced not only his pursuit of 3,000, but how
to right center field. Myers and Nunley chase it. Myers, the ball drops. Molitor has his 3,000th hit, and he's chugging for third, and he's in with a triple.
The fans here, even in a foreign ballpark, being very supportive, and you know, a very special night, something that I'll be able to save it for a long, long time. I enjoyed the ride. It was, you know, I think from experience between postseason play and hitting streaks, and having the opportunity to watch Robin in 1992 attack the milestone, I remind myself every day that this is a really great opportunity and something that you should enjoy and not fight.
But he comes out to honor Molitor.
presentation being shown on the scoreboard here at Kauffman Stadium. That's what's drawing Molitor's attention right now. When Robin Yount got his 3,000th hit a few years ago, Molitor and Jim Gantner were both there to welcome him at first base. Wife Linda, daughter Blair here. His father Richard didn't feel well today. When the rest of the Molitor family and friends caravan came to Kansas City, his father Richard, so supportive of his career, was unable to make the trip, and we trust he's feeling better now and back home in Minnesota watching.
Congratulations, Paul Molitor.
Absolutely. For the Kansas City fans, this is their first chance at seeing a 3,000 hit game. George Brett did it on the road in Anaheim. What a night for Paul Molitor.
I like that. That's a good shot.
Dick's doing this.
2 down. Ball is well hit to left. Downing is going. It's gone. Base hit. And the Brewers lead 3-1. There it is. .25 straight for Paul Molitor. That's the new Brewer record.
One, two, three through the order, and the Indians didn't rally to time. Molitor wouldn't get another at bat, but he takes care of it right there. 39 in a row. How about that? That is something. They really do. They don't want him to have any chance of hitting the ball where it might go through. And it does. Here comes Felder. He's going to score. That'll be the ball game. And Paul Molitor's streak dies on Rick Manning's pinch hit. And they are booing the fact that the Brewers have won the ball game. The final score here at Milwaukee. The Brewers 1, the Indians nothing. We'll wrap it up in a moment.
Line drive right field. There's 2999. Molitor wanted dearly to pick up his 3,000th hit at home. The Twins just completed a week-and-a-half-long homestand. And Molitor went 0 for 3 yesterday. 1 for 2 so far here tonight.
to right center field. Myers and Nunley chase it. Myers, the ball drops. Molitor has his 3,000th hit, and he's chugging for third. And he's in with a triple. Paul Molitor becomes the 21st member of baseball's 3,000 hit club. He hit 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats, and here's a deep drive to center. Becker to the wall. It's gone. A home run for Frank Thomas, and the White Sox lead it 2-1.
Got to bend that back, follow through.
Toward the hole and through. Baines doesn't run well. They're going to wave him in anyway. Cordova bobbles the ball a little bit and then throws a terrible throw over the cutoff man. Was really punished. The Rangers are another team. To right center field. Martinez won't get that one. Mears will score. Walker checks in at second. 3 straight singles with 2 out. For nobody does it like you. Hoover. Rodriguez.
The pressure on the opposition.
Molitor goes. And off he is gone into left field. Not Losky. 155 times a year. He is out at the end of the bat to deep left field. After a home run. A line shot home run over Marty Cordova and over the 12 home run. A base hit to left field for Becker. Third baseman Womack is going to try to score. And he will as Robin Ventura cut the throw and Cubs lead 3-1. Drive into deep left center field. He hit this one. Phelps chases and it's gone. A home run for Ron Cooper is 12th of the year. 4-1 Minnesota. A huge way leading the league in innings. Billy Phillips hits that down the right field line.
That was an excellent play. I was watching Roberto right away, and he kind of broke back a little more close.
A walk on the left center field by Tartabull. And it's in the bullpen. Danny Tartabull hits a 2-run homer.
He hung it in the left field. Phillips deep, back, and it's gone. Oh, bounced over. Check that.
Oh, it hit on top of the fence this out here.
Oh.
Shaw hits it deep to right, and it is long gone. Down the line, it looked as if it would stay fair. Fly ball, center field, fairly deep. Darrell Williams on the run, and he won't get it. It's over his head and bounces into the stands. A 2-base hit for Higginson. From one of each. Base hit, right field. He got an inside pitch and drove it to right. It is a 5-3 Milwaukee lead with Williams crossing the plate and Levitt. There Here's a base hit up the middle, and the Tigers take the lead. On the Higginson single, racing for third is Hyman. The throw, not in time, and Bobby takes second. 6-5 Detroit. Run.
Gets the count in his favor.
That ball hit deep to right center field. Kelly looks up. You can't put it on the board. Yes! Two-run shot for Ray Durham, and the Sox lead it 2-1.
Drive toward right. This is going over the head of Nieves. Go all the way to the wall. Gonna wave him in, and the throw goes over the head of the cutoff man. And safe.
Pointing at the Oriole dugout, and he's just thrown Alomar out of the game. Here come Davy Johnson and Alomar charging toward home plate. Hirschbeck threw him out of a very big game, and you can understand the Orioles just being furious. And Alomar is trying to get at Hirschbeck. The rest of the umpires are coming in.
Response has been overwhelming since everything that has happened to me and not being able to play anymore. Of course, I know that I could have done so much more playing baseball. So many things, so many more things I could have achieved. There's no about that. But I mean, you can't live life in hindsight. I mean, I live every day, and I thank God I went out and played every day the way I did. Or else I wouldn't have left any. I didn't leave anything to be desired. When I played, I didn't leave no stone unturned. I played hard every day, and that's why I'm happy now. People say, "Well, how you adjusting?" I said, "I'm doing just fine, man, because I played as hard as I could every day. I knew it was going to be over one day. It's inevitable. It happens to all of us. Mine just happened to just come a little bit sooner than I thought it would."
Single knocks in Chad Matlock, and it's almost like a little bit of kismet here for the year that Paul Molitor has had.
There's a drive to left. It is a fair ball in the corner, and that might tie the game. Coming around third, running hard, and the scoring is Loretta, and the game. There's a drive to left. It'll be a base hit. Williams is scoring. Loretta is scoring. Shot up the middle and a base hit by Allen. Wide holds at second, and Sam gets a single here in the 10th inning. Two men on.
It's the hometown team, complete with hometown heroes. But faced with substantial operating losses in an increasingly competitive American League, some feel the solution lies in building a new outdoor ballpark. Some fear if the Dome doesn't go, the home team will.
Would it be a bad thing if they left? Well, it's part of a history of Minnesota.
Does it make a difference to you whether they're here or not?
Yeah, I think it's important that they stay.
Would it be a big deal if they left?
Of course it would.
Why do you feel that way?
Well, they just won 2 World Series in less than 5 years.
While most people seem to think it's important the team stays, is it so important they'd be willing to pay higher taxes?
I don't know about that one.
I guess I'd have to think about that one.
If the results of a new KARE 11 Pioneer Press NPR poll are any indication, Minnesotans have a lot of thinking to do about the prospect of building a new stadium.
while the majority of those polled felt it was very important that the Twins remain in Minnesota. When asked about the possible sources of public money to help build a stadium, they had this to say. With regards to a possible state income tax, only 12% of those polled voted yes, compared to 81% who voted no. 7% weren't sure. They were more receptive, however, to a special metro area sales tax. 34% said yes, 57% no, and 9 weren't sure.
Number 34, batting third, the center fielder. Very good.
It just tells about the good times that I had in baseball, some stories about the guys I played with. I think everybody should see it, man. It's an hour long. At least it'll make you sit down for a little while if you're a baseball fan. All this to myself in my mind. This ball's going to stay in here. And I hear Danny, you all right, Puck, you all right? Feel for it, which means feel for the wall. Feel for it, right there. And all I had to do was just pretty much just time my jump. I see it going up, and I see it's high, and I'm going, this is not going out. This ball isn't going, I can catch this ball. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. If I get back and get in position, I can catch it. As an outfielder, that's what you say on every ball. Because you're trained, that's how they train you, is to catch everything you can catch. And so I'm thinking, I'm going to catch this ball. If this ball don't go out, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to catch this ball. And I'm going back, and I got Danny hollering at me, you all right? And I said, all I got to do is just time it just right. When I time it and I go up and I catch it, Danny's arms are up, and he's screaming. And I see Terry Pendleton is all the way around second base. He's in between second and third. I'm so excited. I try to throw it all the way on the fly, and at the last second, it kind of curves away from Herbie. But if I'd have just took my time and maybe just threw it, but I didn't have time. See, I'm so excited. When you get caught up in all the anticipation and everything that's happened, I mean, I made this catch, and if I catch it, I'm trying to do more. I'm not only trying to make the catch, I'm trying to make a double play out of it, you know? Because for 3.5 months, my life had been in total limbo. I'm not the kind of person that wants to hang on the fence. Either I want to know this way or this way. I don't want to hang on the fence and just be everybody's friend. I want to know one way or the other, just cut and dry. And so after I had my surgery on July 16th, and the doctor told me to come out, Dr. Glazer came out and said, Kirby, I'm sorry, I tried to get the blood, but it doesn't look like blood is getting through to your retina, so therefore you're not going to be able to play baseball anymore. Everybody else, my agent and Tanya, and everybody just busts out crying. And then I'm going, wow, thank you, Jesus. You know, finally, at least I know something.
He hit 363 one year with 230, probably outrun Joe.
Up the middle and through. This is the final game of this 3-game series between the Sox and the Oakland A's.
Congratulations. I know Mary and I are extremely excited to be back here. You know, for myself, being a local guy, it's something I've got to watch the Twins play for a lot of years, and played against them for a few more years, and I'm really excited about finally joining them, and hopefully we can build on this.
Buhner going back, still going, can't get it, it's off the wall, bouncing back toward the infield, Buhner's hurt, here's Steinbach around second, Steinbach going around third, nobody's picked up the ball yet, here comes Steinbach to the plate, no play, and Steinbach has it in.
Player.
Sports Sunday. I'm Tom Hance. We're joined by the manager of the Minnesota Twins, Tom Kelly. Tom, now entering his 10th year. And Tom, I guess you're excited just to get back on the field and sniff the dirt and the grass. And
I don't know about all that, but we're looking forward to baseball, and it's our job to get on the field and play. And our small part as a manager or coach to get out there and instruct and organize, and looking forward to it.
Now, you've had some time off, obviously. What have you been doing? Doing some bowling? I know you like the racing industry a little bit. Were you dabbling in that?
Again, we stayed busy around the house. I've been doing a lot of speaking. Last month especially, I've done an awful lot of speaking and appearances, and I think I've gotten to do a lot of things that the players normally do, and of course the players have not been doing anything this year, and so I think I've picked up all their things, and like I said, last week I was up in Thunder Bay, and I'm back up here today at St. Cloud. I've been all over, and just a whole lot of speaking, and I'm getting a little tired of it, so I'm looking forward to getting down to Florida and getting some baseball going around the field.
I know you don't necessarily know which players you'll have opening day yet, but I know some players you won't have, obviously, is Winfield and Shane Mack, Kirby Puckett, or excuse me, Kent Hrbek, because he retired. Boy, that'll be strange for you to go out on the field and not see Herbie hanging around somewhere. Huh?
Yeah, Herbie's a good man, and we enjoyed having him in